Peace and blessings is Sister Gabrielle again. And this video is on pregnancy snacks. This was a requested video of my beloved sister. And I was like, you know what? I need to make a video because I've never made a video about those hunger pangs that just hit you all of a sudden. And it's like, if you don't hurry up and get something to eat right now, I'm about to throw up. So that's how it was for me. Um, and so I wrote down a couple of quick notes for you guys to help you get through those very early episodes that happen during the first trimester of pregnancy. Um, I know for me, it's like that for the whole pregnancy. And that's normally because I'm so small and I don't really have a lot of fat on my body. So that means I don't have a lot of fat stores for my body to go to when the baby needs what it needs to continue to develop. So that's typically the same thing for any other sister who is about as small as I am. You'll find yourself being hungry, like aggressively hungry. I'm aggressively hungry when I'm pregnant throughout the whole pregnancy. But for everybody else, it's normally the very beginning of the pregnancy. And so this is for that. What should I eat to immediately curb that hunger that jumps? It's like it jumps on you. You could be just doing something and then out of nowhere, you just aggressively hungry. And when that happens, you have to hurry up and get something down or you'll enter into the vomiting mode. So if that is you, this is what I have done in the past, and this is what I normally do. Um, I always have some jerky. Jerky is a good alternative to a bag of chips or a candy bar, some chocolate or something like that. You don't really want to eat that. You want to eat something that's going to kind of fill you up quickly. And I have found that when I have some turkey jerky with me or some beef jerky with me, almost immediately after taking a couple of bites, that hunger giant is satisfied to where I can be able to function to make me something to eat quickly. If I pop a couple of pieces of jerky in there, I'm good. So beef jerky or turkey jerky is good. You want to make sure that it is a clean brand. Um, I really like the natural. I believe it's non. What is it like? Uh, I think it says uncured. I believe it's uncured. Those are the best. Okay. So I always have like 2 or 3 packs of those in my room. Or, well, I have about 2 or 3 packs and I divide them up and I'll have some in my room. I'll have some in pastor's car. I'll have some at the gym. I have some in the diaper bag. I always spread it out in different places wherever I am. That way, when the hunger hits me, I can grab it. Okay. So the jerky, another thing that I have on me all the time is trail mix. Um, Trail mix will curb and stop that hunger almost immediately, just like the jerky will. When you eat the jerky and when you eat the trail mix, you're probably going to have roughly 15 minutes before you're going to get hit with another hunger strike. So when you first eat the snack, make sure you're eating enough of it so that you can know you're eating it just so you can buy time to go ahead and make you something else to eat. Okay. So if you don't, you want to eat some more until you can get to make your food. Okay, so trail mix. One of the trail mixes that I really like to eat that will curb the hunger is it's an omega-3 fatty mix. And it has the cranberries or craisins. It has almonds. It has cashews, I believe, sunflower seeds, and some chocolate chips. That works fine for me. For some of you, chocolate may cause you to be hungrier, so I wouldn't recommend the chocolate to be put in there. But even if you had cashews, some dry fruit mixed in there, walnuts, black walnuts, and some almonds, that will help. That would be a pretty good mix for your trail mix. Cheese and crackers. I'm not talking about the kind that you buy in the store that's like already mixed together. I'm talking about you making your own set of cheese and crackers. So like the little circle Ritz crackers. You can get some natural. I think nature's art or nature something. That's the brand, the natural brand of, they're kind of like Ritz crackers. But you want to get some of those crackers, and you want to cut up your own cheese. So you can buy the cheese by like the blocks. What I do is I buy that whole rectangle block and I chop them up in cubes, and you can eat it like that. So you have your cheese and crackers in a little baggie. Um, and then you have your crackers in one bag, and then you have your cheese in another bag. Um, and so that's another snack that will help curve you until you can get you something to eat. This will help you right away stop that hunger and stop the nausea, and keep you from actually vomiting. Um, so you want to do that fresh cheese blocks. You can do strips and slices if you're more comfortable with slices. You can do that as well. Another thing is peanut butter and crackers. What really helped me when we were out um, doing, if we had a business meeting or we had business trips, and it was going to be a while before we got a chance to give me something to eat. Outside of the other things that I named, I would always have, yes, I think it's called the Back to Nature. Yes. Yes. I think that is the brand. It's like a little brown box. It looks very natural, very plain, very simple labeling. But I think that's the name of the brand of the crackers. Um, but the what I would have is peanut butter and honey, and then you can have crackers. So you can take your peanut butter and honey, you can mix it together and put it in one of those little mason jars. I think they're like the 2 ounce or 4 ounce mason jar. Put you some fresh. Okay, I'm stressing fresh, because if it's not fresh, it's not really going to fill you. You're still going to be kind of hungry. You're going to feel like you're hungry still. So fresh peanut butter with the real honey and the crackers. You can mix the peanut butter and honey together. And then, when you get hungry, you just take your little knife and you can spread it on your cracker and eat it like that. That's another quick, satisfying, healthy little snack that you can hurry up and eat. I also add celery with mine. So I'll eat celery with it, or I'll eat celery with my cheese and crackers. I do not recommend you just eating celery by itself, because that's going to make you be hungrier. So, but you can add it in there with these snacks, and it'll kind of help you for that 15 minutes to 20 minutes until you can actually fix you something to eat or get a hold of some food. Um, the thing is to have something with a sodium, a little bit of salt in there. Um, the salt is what's going to satisfy the nausea feeling and the hunger. I don't know if you've ever tried this before, but with my first son, I really didn't know anything else to do to stop the nausea that I was having from the morning sickness. And my mom said, honey, if you just take a little bit of the pink salt, put it on the edge of I had to put it like right here, put it right here on your hand, or the tip of your finger. Just put a couple of grains and just, and I would do that. And I noticed that just getting a couple of grains of salt on the tip of my tongue immediately stopped the nausea feeling like I'm about to vomit everywhere. I mean, immediately stopped it. And I used to think like, dang, why did it do that? Why did salt really, they say salt is bad for you? And so that was what was in my mind. But I really started sitting up and thinking about it and actually researching. Salt is really plays a major part in your hydration. And so when you stay hydrated, you deal with nausea less often. And so this is what I believe is what the salt was doing way back then, when I would just put the salt on the tip of my tongue and it would stop the nausea immediately. So eating these snacks with just a little bit of salt on there, which you got salt in the jerky, you have salt in your trail mix, depending on what kind of nuts that you have in there. Some of the nuts are salted. Some of the nuts may come across with something that is salted. So cheese and crackers has a little bit of sodium and salt in there. So this is probably why you notice that as soon as you're eating it, your hunger is stayed and the nausea feeling goes away. So salt is what satisfies the hunger. Okay, you've got that magnesium going on in there. So magnesium helps with the nausea as well. This is why I always recommend coconut water. So if you can include coconut water with your snack, that will help you out a great deal. That may add on an additional 10 to 15 minutes on top of eating the food 10 to 15 minutes. So that's about 20 to 30 minutes that you're working with to get you some food made up for you to eat. Exercise, sleep, and stress plays a role on how often you will be hungry. Okay, I know that sounds strange and it may sound really weird, but no, it's serious. When you exercise, you're less hungry often than you are when you don't exercise during pregnancy. It seems like you're eating all day long. But you want to get your body moving so that your stomach and your mind, it just like, it gets off of, okay, it's almost time for me to eat. Sleeping, getting the right amount of rest is definitely going to play a major part on how hungry you're going to be. Stress. If you're stressed out, you're typically going to eat a lot more than you would if you weren't stressed out. Okay. The reason that hunger actually hits us during pregnancy is because our calorie intake is very low. So it's trying to up the amount of calories that you need to get in. It's trying to up that. So that's how the hunger comes in and just like, ah. So you have too little calories. And so hunger is like knocking on your tummy. Okay. Curb that hunger with good fats and proteins. Okay. This is why when you eat the snacks that I'm suggesting, it goes away just like that. You don't have to keep scarfing down food for your brain to be like, okay, she's eating. Okay, Graylin, you can calm down. You can go back to where you came from. And ghrelin is the hunger hormone. That's the name for the hunger hormone. Okay. Getting good protein in there, getting the good fats in, like avocado. Avocado is something really simple. As soon as you start feeling that hunger, you can just, slice it open and season it, and boom, it's ready to go. You don't have to worry about heating it up or, warming it up, cooking it. It's already ready. It's just like a banana. You just peel it and it's ready for you to consume. Okay. And then the last thing I have on here. So also your energy levels play a part. When your energy levels are running low, that's when the hormone ghrelin kicks in, which is your hunger hormone that I just mentioned maybe like 30 seconds ago. Okay, so as long as you keep your energy up, you won't have the frequent building up of ghrelin in your system to cause you to continue to eat. You want to eat foods that promote energy, okay? Foods that are high in B vitamins, okay? Um, High in the B complex. The B complex, the B vitamins are what fuels your cells, the mitochondria in the cell. Okay, and the mitochondria is what is causing the energy and the electrical currents to flow in each cell communicating with each other. Okay, so if you're eating foods that are full of the B complex, then energy is going to be given to your body. The storehouses are going to be able to work, and it's less likely that you're going to continue to be hungry. You're going to be hungry if you're eating processed foods. You're going to be hungry if you're eating boxed foods. You're going to be hungry if you're just trying to satisfy your hunger with ice cream, cookies, and cake, and juices and things like that. You're going to be hungry if you're trying to satisfy your hunger with caffeine in your coffees, and your sodas, your pops, whichever one you like to say. So you're going to be hungry if you're eating a lot of empty foods. Okay. So just make sure that when you do finish eating your snack and you go grab something to eat, that is something that's filling. And what I mean by filling, it's nutrient dense. Okay. And coconut water. Okay. Drink as much coconut water as you can. And much water in general as you can. So, I think that is it on the pregnancy snacks. If I come up with any other snacks that I normally eat when I'm pregnant, I will make another video and tell you about those snacks. So hopefully that was beneficial to you guys. And if you know anyone who can benefit from this video, please feel free to share. Bless y'all. Shalom.